Hello all of you awesome people out there, and welcome back to another super awesome and mega wicked cool video done by myself, Disowned here. And in this episode we're going to be jumping back into the Guardians Gala event for the third time now, hopefully the final time, because here I have an Armageddon which on paper should easily be able to complete this site solo. I've taken into account all of your guys' comments about resists and damages, and yeah, basically if this thing doesn't do it then I don't think it's possible. So let's actually jump into the fit and see what we have here. So it's worth noting that I need a 3% CPU implant to make all of this work, so you might need the same. If you do want to test that out, I'll have the fit linked in the description down below. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 heavy assault missile launcher 2s in the highs. We also have 2 Dark Blood Nosferatus as well. We have a Stasis Web, Target Painter, Ballistic, or sorry, a Guidance Computer, and a Microwarp in the mids. And in the lows, we have not one core C-type large armor repairer, but 2 of them. So I'm hoping this thing will definitely be able to stay on grid and not have to warp off. And I have a Explosive Membrane 2, which is one of the damages we need to resist, as well as some other damage mods down here, and a Damage Control 2. In the Vigs, we have a large Anti-Kinetic pump, which is the other damage I need to be able to resist, as well as 2 large and auxiliary Nano pump 2s. We have lots of ammunition with us, so we're not going to be running out of ammunition this time like I did last time, and we have the other script as well for the guidance computer. For the drones, I've gone for the Caldari Navy Vespers, which again is the correct damage for the Angels, and since they're the Navy versions they have that little bit more survivability about them, so since they do get targeted an awful lot during this event, hopefully they will stay alive. So other than that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go find a site, we'll jump into it, and we'll take it out. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to take it out, because if we don't, I'm just going to rage quit and never come back again. So bear with me guys, I'll go find a site. Hey, at last I found another one. And there's only me in system, so this one is mine, and I'm going to actually remember to warp within 30 this time. Now I did just do one site, which I don't think I'll be showing, because about just over halfway through someone else came in. And even though I got the loot, I mean, I just took the loot from the battle cruiser that came in, which was this thing here. So it wasn't technically solo, because most things started to regress him. Actually, he was in a Gala. So this will be hopefully the first one I'll be doing solo. Keep an eye on local to make sure no one else comes in. And this ship handled pretty well. But, yeah, we'll see how we get on this time. So I've warped in at 30, since these things can hit out once this is going anyway. These things can hit out up to 30, so I'd rather have to slow burn into them than try and get out. So if I warp into the 0 and can't move because I'll instantly get webbed and stuff, I'm sitting like pinata right in the middle of all of them. I'd rather be on the edge, if that makes any sense, and I'm just jabbering a little bit here, but here we go. We're in, switch over to combat here. Straight away I want to try and take these things out again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. On that one, that one, that one. And I'm just going to start burning upwards-ish. And we'll take these things out. Let's get the kinetics out. Let's start shooting away at this thing. And yeah, we'll take it from here. So, plan is just to stay close to this like little structure, because that's where the main ship seems to come in. And we want to be on top of it when it does land. Other than that, I'll keep my drones handy to get rid of the frigates, and obviously I'll use my hams to try and get rid of the cruisers. So yeah, I'll just fast forward this and I'll come back to you at the end. So we want someone else to jump into local. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem. These are going down quite well. I haven't even had to use my second rep yet, which is lovely. Keeping those frigates down so I don't exactly drop to like 0 to no speed. I'm not exactly fast moving as it is, but it's nice to be able to move just a little bit. I don't think I'm actually getting any cap off these yet, but I've started already, and new drones are too small to be taken on them things. So since the frigates are down, let's get some of the kinetics out to start helping and take these things out. So you can start on that one. Yeah, so far so good. there's the battleship. So I'm just gonna, I'm already kind of basically going towards it, but let's just orbit that thing at say 20. I'm gonna blow this, so I'm gonna try and keep as much DPS off me. Oh, this is getting a bit. Didn't keep an eye on my armor too well there. Try and keep as much DPS off me as I can. I'm gonna have to switch over to that thing soon now. Right, so let's bring these in. I have to stop worrying about the frigates and stuff when it starts getting this battleship. It's pulling it away from me, which is surprising. Oh, because I'm still wet by this thing. I am getting cap off him, which is exactly what we need. I might as well turn that off for now. Turn that off and save our cap up. I'm going to need to take all of these frigates out because I'm not going to be able to get close enough to him. Not at the moment, anyway. There should have the wrong thing. You need to be getting here.
The capacitor is empty.
And that's not good. We kind of need our capacitor. We're still gaining cap from the battle cruiser. Let's try and get a cycle of one of these off every now and then. Frigates just seem to keep coming in. It's a shame I can't actually just take them out and have them gone. I'm just too far away from him. I can't hit him. Alright, so I'm going to have to align out to something. One more drone here, which apparently is... I don't want to leave, I'm gonna have to. Sod it, we're out, we're going. This is, it's not flipping doable. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here to actually complete this thing solo. Can we actually bookmark him? No, we can't. He's all the way over there. Lost a drone as well. Lovely. Come on, warp please. It's not doable. It's really not flipping doable at all, solo. You need at least someone else there. Help take some damage off you.
The capacitor is empty.
I know the capacitor is empty. Do we have... we do. We have a Retaro here. So I have to warp there, warp back, and then we're going to be gone again. It's not doable. CCP, it's not doable. We've got a Praxis has warped in, so he's probably going to warp straight to that site now. He's not going to have long to take it out before they all disappear. And there we go. The event's finished now. They've all warped off. The beacon's no longer in space. Let's at least go back. I'm going to get my tractor unit. Looks like this other guy's here as well. That's disappointing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What is the Praxis using? Let's just have a look at this. Hybrid turrets, missiles, cruise, drones, so pretty much the same as what I'm doing. I don't understand. Left my thing all the way over there. Let me just ask this guy, see how he's getting on. Alright, so I'm just chatting away with him, see if he'll share his fit. He says he's not actually managed to complete one himself, but he's trying. I don't really know. I'm moving too far away from this. I don't really know what else to try. I mean, here's the loot we got. Did he actually manage to get much loot? No, all the Vex are bios. He said that the site timed out when he warped in. So I think he managed to catch one small by the looks of it going off the Vex that's left. So, yeah, off the loot. I mean, we can do some rough numbers because I did get... this, which doesn't seem to have a value on it. I'm not sure what these are for, what they're worth, or anything. But if we read it, it seems to be a letter all about this event. So it's some sort of storyline. So we've got that, whatever that's going to be valued at, and we have. Let's see. There it is. And we have about 7 or 8 militant here, and what I'll do now is once I get close enough to this thing, We'll get the salvage drones out, we'll salvage all this up, and we'll see how much this site's worth without actually getting the battleship. I mean, it would be nice to see what was inside them. If it's just going to be more of these letters, then it's a bit pointless to even be doing them, to be honest. Right, here's the fit that the practice is using. Praxis even. So no oh, his shield tank. I was gonna say he's got no armor pierce. He's got a boost amplifier, shield overloader. So he's dual kind of rep. That is a rep thing, isn't it? I forget now. Oh no, it just improves the shield boost. Okay, so single rep, lots of resistance stuff. Resists are lower. Oh no, they're not. About a little bit higher than what I've got. But with only a single rep on it. Damage outputs. I mean, I use lasers. I can fire these. So let's see what I would get. It's not even a Tech 2 variant, so let's just say Imperial Navy multi-frequency 734. So he has got higher DPS than what I've got. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe my DPS isn't high enough. Although I was killing things fast enough. It wasn't instant. It did take a few volleys, but I was killing them. Didn't really suffer with that. I don't know what damage I was getting on that battleship because, well, it kind of got out of range. But even when I was shooting at the battle cruiser, he was going down pretty quick. It wasn't like I was just tickling him. He was going down. So with my DPS, I mean, yeah, it's a bit low, but it's not excessively. I'll have a quick look at my fit again. Yeah, so my DPS, it is low. I'm not going to say it's like super low. I mean, I do have this thing that helps as well. I don't know. Guys, I kind of give up. This is going to be the third and final video, I think, on this. I can't do it. We can get some quick numbers once this is finished salvaging. But other than that, so I'm done. Alright, so I am actually going to look for another one. I can't leave this event not actually completing a full site. It's not possible. Right, so we actually managed to get 15.5 million minus these two, so we'll just select everything actually. Take them two off, so already had them. It was 14 million, and that doesn't seem to have a price, so God knows what that's worth. So 14 million loot. To be honest, at the moment, I'm more leaning towards the idea of just salvaging these sites rather than trying to complete them, because completing them just isn't worth it. Just unless you have like a buddy with you, which is easy to do. I've got a copy of people saying so they wouldn't mind coming along, but I just want to do it solo, at least one solo. So if you have a friend or two, no problem. Even just like a combat ship with a logi, easy. Solo, CCP, it's not doable. I don't think that's right. I think you should cater to people who actually play solo, because not everyone is part of like a giant corp and has friends to play with. Right. Let's cheer up a little bit. Let's go see if we can find another one and try it again. Alright, so here we are. This is site number 3 for me. The first one didn't go too well. Second one we got interrupted. No, other way around. First one didn't go... No. I don't know. Basically, the first two didn't go as planned. So we're now on a third one, and we seem to have this one to ourselves. I've warped in at 0 again because I'm an idiot. But let's take out these Gala missile things first because they hit quite hard. Then we'll go for frigates again with the light drones. And... yeah, we'll just go from there. So I'll be back with you guys once I'm done. I'll just fast forward it so you don't have to watch me target and blast absolutely everything that's in here. So I'm right on flipping top from this time. So let's get the rage in there. Let's get these two running. Let's change that now. We're going towards him. Everything on him. Am I in range of these? Just, but even more so when I put this on. Take him out. Already outside of range of these. Yeah, he's going to be outside of range again any minute now.
The capacitor is empty.
And I'm dead in the water once again. Oh, I forgot these. Damn it. Get some missiles on him. Let's try and actually take him down. I have to turn that off. Should be hitting them. Within 30, yeah. Drones are taking damage, but I'm just going to leave them out there. I want this thing down.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
He's going. Could this be the one? He's going. It's going to be close if my tank breaks or not.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Oh, come on. It's got to be doable. He's getting outside of range. I need a ban of this. Oh, that's not going to make much of a difference. He's outside of my range now for me missiles.
The capacitor is empty.
Ah, it's all down to the drones. Come on, drones.
The capacitor is empty.
I know it's empty. Come on, please, we're so close. Once this thing goes down, that's it. Nothing else will attack us. Ah, it's getting close. I'm determined not to warp out. What's the range on these? I'm going to be out of range of these. So I'm 45, so we're okay for the range on this. I feel like I should be shooting at something. It's kind of pointless. I want this down. We're suffering, but we're getting there.
The capacitor is
Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? Come on.
The capacitor is empty.
Yes, we are. And that's it. Everyone's degressed us. They've all sodded off. Oh my god, like the satisfaction from doing that solo is... that's took me so long. So much planning. So much ISK spent. I mean, I bought like 4 or 5 days. I must have spent like $1.5 billion on ships. But we done it. We done it. Oh, we done it. We done it. We done it. We done it. Let's get this thing out. Launch for self. We're in the safe now. Get in. Oh, I'm so glad I actually carried on. Alright, guys. I don't really know what to say about that. That is really flipping difficult. Really, really difficult. I'm tempted to message the other guy to see if he actually managed to do it himself. What we'll do now is we'll wait for... I'll get me salvage drones out. I know there's stuff, but you're probably shouting at me now because you're saying there's stuff I need to mine. I know there's stuff you're supposed to mine here. I think. Isn't there stuff you're supposed to mine? I know there's ore anyway, which you mine, and that's part of the events, but I can't use mining drones. This character just isn't into mining whatsoever. So forget that. We'll get all the loot in. We'll see how much we've earned, what was in the battleship, and we'll take it from there. I'm going to message this guy and see how we got on in his praxis, but it is doable in this ship. Just, okay? If you were to get a friend like Logi or even just someone else just to help take some DPS off you, it'll be no problem. But solo, CCP, you've really upped your game on this. It's barely possible. Alright, so there we go. We've got all of the loot. That's got our little drones back in. It's going to make me dizzy spinning round and round. All of the loot from this site, and unfortunately, we did not get a single thing from that battleship. It didn't drop anything, just its wreck, no box, no container, not even ammunition or anything. So that just makes this doubly, like, not worth it if you're planning on doing these solo. But let's see what we did get actually in here. Nothing. Now that's disappointing. Absolutely nothing. Let's have a look at it. We had about 15.5 mil. It seems to have gone down. Did we not have 15.5 mil in here? It was 8.5. Nothing, nothing, absolutely nothing again. Alright. This guy, by the way, who I was flying with, whose name I can't pronounce, so I hope he doesn't mind. I'm just going to show off his character there. There you go. He's actually quite cool. I've been talking to him. He came into one of the sites. I asked him for his fit and stuff, and we've just been chatting away a little bit here. He managed to get what I think is the main drop everyone's looking for, which is one of these here, the Guardians Gala surprise gift. Not 100% how you get these. I think you take these tokens with some ore, which you mine from inside the event sites, and then you get given one of these, and then you open it to get some cool stuff. But these on the market at the moment are going for 49 million, and he opened his And I hope he doesn't mind me like showing off his disappointment here. But he opened his with a 49 million, and you need to trade him one of these. No, they all managed to get one of these. Worth 24 million. And basically they're not selling at all. People are buying them for like 10k. Nice looking skin, but I don't see the point in these sites. Oh, CCP, what are you doing? It's broken, it doesn't work. Can't do them solo, and if you were doing them in small groups, it's really not worth it because you're gonna have to try and split about 30k. Or not 30k, so about 30 mil max if you do a few of them. You're gonna have to try and split that between like 5 people. Oh my god. Right, but I did manage to do one. That was the whole point, to see if you could do it solo. Oh, there's the all there. Yeah, so if you were to come into this site, you'd have some mana drones with you and you'd collect some of this. It does despawn, I believe, quite quick from some of the people I've spoken to, so you complete the site and it stays for like a few minutes and the whole thing disappears. So get your mana done rather sharpish. Let's scoop this. Probably hold. So that's it. I managed to do 2 sites. I got the battle cruiser in one of them and got this thing, which doesn't seem to be worth a penny. Where's it gone? This thing doesn't seem to be worth a penny. Let's have a look in the contracts actually. Can we do that? Ooh, 1 bill for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 8 of them? Oh, that's actually all. Oh, there's 8 of them all together. Okay. So if you collect them all, maybe the set might be. I mean, this guy might just be overestimating drastically what it's worth. To me, they're worth nothing. They don't seem to do anything. Looking at the description, it doesn't say, like, you know, drop it off here or do anything with it. So, seems a little bit. I mean, yeah, there's no on the market there. Someone's buying it for 1 ISK. So, gonna leave it at that. I've left all this loot in space. Not that you can really call it loot. It's not even mills worth. But we'll take it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this video here. Massively, massively disappointing event. Not happy with it at all. I will not be running it anymore. There is, if you complete all of these things, a few cool things you can get. You can get like a skin for the Talos, which I don't fly. You can get the skin for the Tornado, which I don't fly. Get some fireworks, which we all have none of. You know, they're in huge demand. I have like 10,000 of them sitting there. We got a Vindicator skin, which I don't fly. We get this thing, which I'll never use. And we have this one here, which I don't fly. Just out of interest, this is the highest one you can get in this event. How much is that going for? That's going for 1 bill, but to be honest, he's overestimating because everyone's buying it for about 200 mil. So if you were to grind through these and get 1,000 points, I mean, I've done about 4, maybe 5 sites so far. I mean, I've left some of them halfway through when I've been interrupted or I've had to warp out. And I've got 20 points. So you're going to be doing it for a while to be getting up to the Macarial skin. So yeah, really not worth it. Massively disappointed. I don't really know how to end this video. I hate ending it on a disappointing note, but hey, at least I managed to do one solo. So I'll have this ship linked in the description down below. I think I will also link the Praxis that this guy was using, since a lot of you say like, the Praxis is better. So I'll link that as well. So other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I am a little bit tempted to take a few friends into one of the VIP sites to try and take on the carriers. So if you are interested in that, then leave a like or comment down below and let me know, and we might see if we can arrange that. Other than that, if you did like this video, hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for some more awesome content like this, how-tos and stuff. I've also started playing a lot of, or some, Apex Legends, which I'm completely addicted to at the minute, so grab if you want to see some more of that as well. And stay awesome. I'm trying to remember what the outro is now. That's right. No. Oh, my mind's gone blank. But just stay awesome, and I'll see you right here very soon in another video. Bye-bye. That was close enough, wasn't it? Happy with that. Ah, see, he has a bounty on him, 400,000. Maybe it's just the frigates that don't have bounties. I have done a few of these sites, but I'm not going to claim to be mega clued up on how they run. See, there's a cruiser there. He doesn't have a bounty on him. I'm guessing I didn't get that loot. Small. No, I'm killing very little here.